Morning. It's been a really long time since I vlogged or filmed anything. Reason being, the house was a mess, I was a mess, and I really want to film a second trimester update since I'm already 29 weeks now. But I can't really be bothered to sit down today and film it, and if I don't film it today, that will mean it might not go up until I'm already in labor. So I just decided to do a random day in the life vlog of me being at home, and while I'm doing random things, update you what's going on in this pregnancy. Gonna make myself some breakfast and tell you a little bit about the food aversions. I don't remember really if I told you, but when I was in my first trimester, I really didn't have any appetite, so that was a bit of a problem. And then as soon as I hit 12-13 weeks, I got my appetite back. And I was also on a health kick, which basically meant that I really craved fruit, like fresh fruit, vegetables, all kinds of vegetable soups, like what you should eat, eat healthy. But I also started experiencing having food aversions, which was really didn't fancy eating meat. I had problems, and I still do have problems with eating curry. Can't really even smell it. I can eat meat now, but in smaller amounts, like once or twice a week, I'm okay. Then, what was it also? Oh, before the pregnancy, I was eating, because I'm lactose intolerant, I was basically eating vegan supplements for cheese and stuff like that. And then when I got pregnant, started having problems with calcium, so I started eating regular milk products again, which is okay. I don't mind them. I just need to take my lactose pills, because some things you can't really get lactose free. I gained, from the beginning of this pregnancy, I think I gained around 6 kilos, which is not that bad, I would say. And yeah, that's basically it for the food. I'll show you what I'm eating throughout the day, which won't really be a good representative, because on the days when I work, I have a really shitty diet, but when I'm at home, I try to eat as good as I can. So the minute I am making myself some guac and some toast with butter and mozzarella. I'm gonna toast it. And I already had my coffee. I'm still sticking to, I try to stick to 1 coffee a day, but there are some days when I need more, and if I need more, I'm just gonna drink an additional cup of coffee. Because if I need it, I'm gonna need it. If I'm not gonna drink coffee, I'm just gonna get stressed, and that won't be good, because when I'm stressed, every day that I'm at work, first half an hour it starts kicking in. Heartburn. I have really bad heartburn problems due to stress being at work. So only 12 shifts to go, and then I start my holiday and my maternity leave, but it will be hard, so yeah. Fizzy drinks. So yeah, what basically happened, around about the middle of my second trimester, I started craving fizzy drinks. Sweet and sugary fizzy drinks. So I was drinking like a can of Tango, for example, a day. Then I figured out that won't be good for my sugar levels, so I switched to like small tonic cans, or when I go to Tesco I buy mineral water, like fizzy water with cucumber and mint taste. Doesn't contain any sugar, which is much better, and I still fulfill my cravings. So that's a good tip. If you want and crave fizzy drinks, go for mineral water. So what else happened from middle of January till beginning of May, basically, which is roughly the time that my second trimester lasted. We were doing the house. Basically we have 2-bedroom terraced house. So what we did, we painted the spare bedroom, then moved our bedroom into it, then had to paint the future nursery and build furniture, which our new bedroom I tried to start painting, spent 4 hours, couldn't walk next 2 days, and then it was finished by Andrew and his dad. And then my sister and her boyfriend came visiting in early May, and they finished painting the nursery and building the furniture. So second trimester for me was pretty stressful in terms of living in a freaking mess. Like everything was in boxes. I'm still trying to like declutter, unpack, find proper places for things. If I don't know where I'm gonna put them, just putting them all in the boxes which go up in the loft. And yeah, so I was battling a bit of anxiety, stress, a little bit of depression too, because Andrea is still away all the time. So I was all alone, couldn't lift up things, and I always felt like we were running out of time. We're getting close. By the time I finish the work, all the major work around the house will be done, so I'm gonna be like left with decorating the nursery, sorting out bits and bobs like washing the baby's clothes and stuff like that, and then decluttering certain drawers around the house, and that's gonna be it. It is nearly 1 o'clock and it's time for lunch. Andrej kindly cooked yesterday because we went for a walk after cleaning out the house, and I overdid it a bit, so my legs were killing me, and he said, you know what, I'm gonna make a lunch. So he made a tortelloni. And since I don't eat meat while he's away, well, I rarely do, we didn't have any meat in the house for the sauce, so bless him, he did it with Mexican beans, which turned out really, really, really delicious. We had a scan when I was 20 weeks, and baby didn't quite want to cooperate, which meant we had to do a rescan, and that bumped us a bit because we were really, really afraid something might go wrong. What happened, the sonographer couldn't see baby's heart properly. She couldn't see the third ventricle or something, or where the veins cross, something like that. It's just the baby didn't want to cooperate, but it still gets you worried that something might go wrong. So we had a rescan a week after the initial anomaly scan, and at first I didn't want to be like worried, but then as the day was approaching and I got really scared that we might get some bad news or something. And when I was lying there like having a doctor doing a scan, he was really, really quiet. and it was a different scan room and I couldn't really see on the screen, so I couldn't really see what he was doing and what he was like concentrating on. I was a mess. I nearly cried. Anja was just like there for support, holding my hand, like everything's gonna be okay. And after like long and painful 20 minutes, he said, "Oh, everything looks good. Like I can see everything clearly, so it should be all okay." It was like a weight lifted from our chest, because oh boy, I think everyone's dreading that 20-week anomaly scan, because you can get like bad news. Even though you think, oh, everything's fine, no, you can still get like bad news. And still, it's not 100% sure thing that if everything was okay on that second scan, that everything is okay with the baby at the end, but it's just a bit of a reassurance, basically. Hi, this is me a week later. I didn't finish the video last week because I was ironing the clothes for 2 hours and afterwards I just bloody collapsed and chilled, have a relaxed evening and didn't do anything else. So I still need to talk about 4 things, well no, 5, that happened in the second trimester, and some of them might be a bit TMI, so oops, but we do need to talk about them. So the first thing that really helped me with my second trimester is this. It's my pregnancy pillow. I got it from Boots. It's from a company called Purflo, and I think it was around 40 pounds. All my first trimester I was researching pregnancy pillows and I nearly lost it, and at the end I just went to the shop, bought the first one that felt like sturdy enough, not like too soft or too hard, and it is perfect. It is perfect for me. Couldn't sleep without it anymore. Because I don't want to get stretch marks. I know, they're genetically trying to prevent like stretch marks. Yes, they do stretch marks. They have something to do with your genetics, but mostly with your lack of taking care of your bump. I've been using this Burt's Bees Mama Bee. It's a belly butter with shea butter and vitamin E. It's nearly empty now. I started using it, I think I was around 16, 17 weeks, and now I'm 30 and it's still going strong every night. So yeah, well worth the money. And no, I don't have any stretch marks yet. They might happen, I'll embrace them, but at the minute my bump is as soft as a baby's bum. At around 18 weeks, a weird thing happened and my boobs started leaking. I didn't even know that was a thing that can happen at the beginning of your pregnancy. Well, in the middle of your pregnancy basically. But yeah, it is. So I bought some bamboo disposable pads and you just wash them and they're perfect. Another TMI thing, discharge. You do need some like daily pads, liners, whatever, because there is a lot of discharge. Constipation. Yeah, that was a fun one. I'm really glad it's gone now that I'm in my 3rd trimester. Hope it doesn't come back, but dear Lord, that was painful. Really painful. And the last but not least, baby movements. I think I was around 18-19 weeks when I first felt like someone is tickling me from the inside, but I didn't really pay attention when it first happened, because I was just like, alright, my bump is itchy and that's it. Then it happened again and again and again and again, and I was like, well, it does have some kind of pattern when I was eating apples, drinking fizzy drinks, and that was the baby moving. So it did feel like someone's tickling you from in the inside. Then I think it was around, maybe it was around 24 weeks when I first felt it kick. And ever since then, been kicking. It doesn't have any pattern, however, so sometimes it does get me quite worried. But yeah, it looks like this. And the feeling of the baby kicking is the best feeling ever. Even though he really loves to kick my bladder, my ribs, I wouldn't change it. Do it all the way you want, just kick. Just be healthy and alive and kicking. So yeah, that was it, my second trimester. It really flew by, basically. I don't know, I'm between 30 and 31 weeks now that I'm filming this, and that means I have 2 months to go. And everything from the moment we found out up until now, it just flew by, and I would just say enjoy it, because you can't like repeat it. So bye bye for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!